So we are still giving away Avengers Endgame tickets or Avengers 4 tickets. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. So if you do want to win tickets, all you gotta do is to subscribe to the channel with notifications on and let me know what is going on down below. So I did give away the tickets for Avengers 4, but the person didn't actually collect them, so I'm redrawing them again. Same rules. It's a bit annoying. This is why I prefer to do Instagram competitions, because then you can message them directly. So what is popping, YouTube? Warstu here. So the Avengers Endgame movie is coming out next week. People will be watching it from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but in US it comes out on Friday, being the 26th of April. So it's been an interesting week. So last week we had a leak come out, and I've had it confirmed. It's a verified leak, although I'm still questioning whether it's real. I really am questioning whether it's real. Why? Because this is Marvel's biggest movie ever, and would they let it leak just like that? But Warstu, it got taken down really fast. It did, but the exact same thing happened last year with Infinity War, when the scene with Proxima Midnight and obviously the fight with Vision and Scarlet Witch, that got leaked as well, literally the same week before. It's almost like this is part of the different marketing plan that Kevin Feige spoke about. So we're going to talk spoilers, but what I find interesting about this is I've purposely been trying to avoid it, but there's no way you can avoid it. And essentially, we've been over so many theories, plot leaks, real plot leaks, fake plot leaks. Why don't we just go over this? Because there is absolutely no context to this. Some people are going, but this is the final act. I don't actually think this is the final act of the movie. So careful for spoilers. If you don't want to be ruined, even though what we see doesn't ruin anything, in my opinion, it just leaves you thinking, damn, I can't wait to watch that next week. So let's get into it. But like I said, guys, there's absolutely nothing in this video or in the footage that I haven't spoken about for the last year. Literally, I'm starting to think some of the plot leaks that we went over were actually real. So careful for spoilers, okay? Try and avoid the spoilers down below, but the title of the video will not have any spoilers. It will not have any spoilers in the thumbnail. So if I've ruined your life, don't blame it on me, guys, because the title you will know what the video is based upon the title. So let's get into it. So I just firstly want to say the footage is pathetic. It is such bad quality. Something like this should never have got out, but it did. But I was thinking to myself, well, we've gone over so many fake plot leaks. What's the difference between this and that? Well, this could be real, but like I say, the context of what's happening in the scenes, it's really hard to decipher where it's happening, what timeline it's happening, etc. So just as we predicted, Hulk is going to be in the movie. That is why he has not been in any promotional stuff. He's going to be in the movie, okay? We all know that. This is nothing new, okay? Nothing new. We've seen the artwork for the popcorn company. We know Professor Hulk's coming out because he's been in the artwork. So far, this is no spoilers because this is already verified. So what is interesting is we don't get the context of the time travel, okay? Essentially, yes, time travel confirmed, but let's be honest, there was so many toys out that a good majority of the toys will be based upon the spec, the details, the storyline that they were actually given. So what else happens? Okay, so yes, there is some kind of gauntlet, but come on, guys, this was obvious. I said months ago this would happen because they cannot reverse time without having their own variation of an Infinity Gauntlet. Yes, the Infinity Gauntlet they make does look potato-like, and it does look like it's nanite technology going around it because it looks like Professor Hulk may wield the gauntlet. It doesn't really indicate whether he's actually going to wield it or not. But what is interesting is you've got no idea what is going on still, because we've said on this channel multiple times, I've said it pretty much the last year so far, everything, that they were going to make another Infinity Gauntlet. It was so obvious. I mean, in Nanavir, Eitree's place, the Dwarf King, there was the mold for the Infinity Gauntlet. So it was so freaking obvious. And just like the Russo bros said, and everyone said, we may see alternate versions of same characters. So there is a scene in said leak where they do see and interact with different variations of themselves, but this is so obvious. Like I said before, any other person, I'm pretty sure that the suits that we see are stealth suits. But this is not obvious from the footage because, like I said, the context is not there. Now, it is pretty interesting because there's so many plot leaks that have been right in a certain aspect. Now, I didn't really want to watch the footage, but I got sent that many images of this. I was just so intrigued if my theory was going to be correct based on what we've seen. So yes, Hulk will interact with a different variation of himself, and it's a bit hard to make out. But it looks like Captain America has a fight with himself, but I don't think that's the case. That could be someone else. It could be Loki, you know? Props to whoever came up with this theory. It could actually be Loki, you know? I mean, it doesn't make sense for Cap to fight himself, but it looks like Captain America does actually fight himself, which is pretty ridiculous. And the rest of the footage is pretty much just basic, really. We do see the Quantum Realm suits that are actually not the stealth suits. But what is interesting is, just like everyone said, I mean, if you go back to the Sebastian Stan at Ace Comic-Con, when he was like, yeah, everyone's got a big fight. It took 3 months to make. And even you can link it to what Robert Downey Jr. said about the last 8 minutes is absolutely epic. We do see a massive fight, but it's no different to the fight we've seen on Wakanda or the fight we've seen on Titan 2. But what is really misleading to me about this is no Doctor Strange, no Rocket in this fight, but literally every other character in the MCU appears to be in this fight. And yes, we do see something epic. We do see Steve Rogers wield Thor's hammer, but let's be honest, guys, he moved it. When he first tried to move it, it just had an enchantment on it. So he's always been worthy to lift it. He just couldn't lift it because he couldn't break the enchantment. So that is pretty cool. So we do see a crazy ass fight between the Avengers and Thanos. But that can't just be it. Because if they've reversed the snap, that means all Thanos' children of Thanos, the T'Chari, literally every villain that was still plodding around is still plodding around. But what is most interesting to me is Korg is still alive, Valkyrie is still alive, but guys, this is nothing new because we've known this from the images. So I don't really think I've said any spoilers in this because we know Thanos will attack the Avengers HQ. We know there's going to be multiple fights throughout the whole movie with Thanos. So you could say, yeah, there's massive spoilers in this, but realistically, I've been talking about really similar stuff on this channel for a very long time, guys. So hopefully none of you guys get triggered. Like I said, I did give a massive spoiler warning. And like I said, there is no context. We still don't really know a lot. So if you do want to discuss down below, guys, please don't go into specifics. But like I said, guys, there's literally no spoilers in the footage. It's out of context. If anything, it's made me more hyped for the movie. But it's nothing that I didn't really think, because all these plot leaks, supposed plot leaks that we've been over on the channel for you guys, I've always had a favourite plot leak, and to be honest, it's really just a combination of all of them. I've really just seen it more as a trailer, like a trailer for the movie. You know how we got like the Hulk running in Wakanda and all that kind of stuff in Infinity War? It's really just a pretty cool trailer, if I'm honest. So hopefully you guys don't get triggered, because that is not the point of this. The point of this is to share, build a community. I understand not everyone's going to watch this, but I mean, I've had a lot of criticism over the last week for not talking about it. And I think it's fair for you guys to criticize me, because you've called me out a lot for going over plot leak. And they're like, yo, Warstu, when it's a real plot leak, you won't touch it. That's because I don't want to ruin someone else's experience when an actual real, well, this is questionable whether it actually is real, because I still don't think it's real. I don't know. It's not really that much footage. This movie had such a crazy budget that they could have filmed fake scenes or alternate version of scenes. We do know from Mark Ruffalo saying he shot 5 different endings for Infinity War, one where he was dusted. So it doesn't actually mean that most of the stuff in this leak, if it is real, plays out the way that people think it's going to play out. But I've been wondering, should I make this? Should I make it? Is it going to make me look bad? But I don't really think it will, because guys, we've been over lots of plot leaks and you guys have said they're fake. It sounds real. It's just an extended trailer. I mean, for what I've seen, it was 2, maybe 3 minutes long, which isn't really that much context in the whole vibe of everything. So guys, let me know down below. Is this leak real? If it is real, what is going on? Now, I did think about disabling comments on this video, but I really don't think that's what we want to promote here. Now, because I am talking about it, if anyone clicks into this video, they will know exactly what it is. And I did give ample time, spoiler warning, and all that kind of stuff before we speak about it. Now, this is not going to change my opinion when I walk into the movie in a few days' time, because I'm going to forget all this, because I don't even think this is real, okay? So you can understand why I've made this, where I'm coming from, because it's out there, it's out in the public, so why don't I talk about it? Because essentially, this channel's built upon, well, actually, it was built on Justice League, Arrow, Flash. But for the last, I don't know, year or so, we've been talking Marvel stuff. Theories, plot leaks, and all that kind of stuff. So if this turns out to be real, but like I said, guys, I don't really know if it is, because the quality is potato quality. It is so damn bad. And if this was taken from a press screening, then it would not be potato quality, would it? Got to think about it. In a press screening, it's HD, it's IMAX. If you recorded something on any device, it would not come out this bad. So guys, I've got a bunch of questions down below. Did you like this footage? If you've seen it, if it's real, or if you're here for the first time, what's up, dude? Did you like the breakdown? I didn't go over absolutely everything because I just went over the main points without really spoiling much, in my opinion. I gave spoiler warnings. And what do you think is coming next? Because I do not believe this is the ending of the movie. I think this may be like the last, it might be 20 minutes before the end. But damn, guys, this is not how it's going to end. It really isn't. Now we've just found out that Spider-Man Far From Home is set in Phase 3. It's not going to be the end. So Phase 4 is going to kick off maybe with the Eternals or Black Widow or Doctor Strange 2 or Black Panther 2. Maybe probably like Black Widow or the Eternals. So guys, let me know in the comment box down below. Please don't get triggered because I did give spoiler warnings everywhere. There was ample time for you guys to kick out. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will catch you in that next video very soon. Catch ya later.